Hello everyone! We're so happy to see you back on our channel as we continue to inch towards spring here on the homestead. If this is your first time here with us, welcome! Today I wanted to show you what has become a very typical winter meal for us during these cold months up in the county. When Thomas takes a hare, usually the first thing I do once I've cleaned it is to place it in a dry brine for 3 to 5 days. This is where you can begin to add flavor, and sometimes I'll add allspice or cloves, but this time I kept it simple with a generous salt and pepper rub. What I really love about stews and pot roasts are how straightforward they are. There's very little prep work, and the few ingredients are transformed into a delicious and warming meal over the course of the day. Stewing the meat in water and apple cider vinegar with the bone in results in a flavorful and nutritious broth, so there really is no need to make any stock ahead of time. Once that is set on the stove to slowly simmer away, all that's left is to prepare any vegetables you'd like in your stew and set them aside until you are about half an hour out from being ready to eat. This work really can be done any time during the day. I just want to make sure the meat is beginning to fall off the bone before I add them in. I went with the golden standard of onion, carrot, and potato for this stew, but you can really use any vegetables you'd like. Parsnips or turnips would make a great addition. Maybe we'll have to get some in the ground this spring so we can enjoy them next winter. With the prep work out of the way, I'll have those few hours while the meat is stewing to get some chores done. Work on planning this year's garden, practicing the music I'll be performing on my upcoming work trip to Armenia and Los Angeles, and try to not annoy the cat too much as he lounges in his cozy bed, soaking up the warmth of the wood stove. That's a big ask, though. But even with plenty of work to be done around the house and homestead, one-pot stews leave me with plenty of time to get it all done and still have a nice supper to enjoy at the end of the day. With the meat beginning to fall off the bone, all that's left is adding in those vegetables I prepped earlier, as well as a little Worcestershire sauce and some tomato paste to round out the flavors. Once that's all mixed in, it's back on the wood stove until the vegetables are fork tender. Another great thing about a winter stew is the chance to use up the heels of sourdough when they start to go a little stale in the bread box. All the better to soak up that delicious broth, I say. Well, there we have it. Winter hare stew. A few simple ingredients transformed into a hearty meal with very little hands-on time required. And a delicious end to a busy day. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with our goings-on as we continue to grow our little Maine homestead here at Root Spring Valley.